Hey there, gamers. Alex here, ready to help you dominate the gaming world. Let's be real, who doesn't love a good shortcut or a secret strategy? That's what gaming tips and tricks are all about. Whether you're a newbie just starting or a seasoned pro, these insider secrets can make all the difference. We're talking about those aha moments that can turn the tide of a battle, help you solve a tricky puzzle, or simply make your gaming experience smoother. Think of it like this. Gaming tips are like cheat codes for real life, except they're totally allowed. They give you that extra edge, that secret knowledge that can help you outsmart your opponents and conquer those challenging levels. So, get ready to unlock your full gaming potential as we dive into a treasure trove of tips and tricks across different game genres. Let's do this.
First up, let's tackle the adrenaline-pumping world of action games. These games are designed to keep you on the edge of your seat, with non-stop action and heart-pounding moments that test your skills and reflexes. These games are all about quick reflexes, precise aiming, and strategic thinking on the fly. Whether you're dodging a barrage of enemy fire or lining up the perfect shot, every second counts. One essential tip is to master the art of movement. Movement isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about doing so in a way that keeps you alive and gives you the upper hand. Don't just run in a straight line. Use cover, strafe, and learn to dodge enemy attacks. This means constantly being aware of your surroundings and using the environment to your advantage. This is crucial in games like Call of Duty or Fortnite, where one wrong move can send you back to the lobby. In these games, every movement can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Another key strategy is to learn the maps like the back of your hand. Maps are more than just the backdrop to your battles. They are filled with strategic points that can be used to your advantage. Knowing the best camping spots, loot locations, and escape routes can give you a serious advantage. This knowledge allows you to plan your moves and anticipate the actions of your opponents. And don't forget about your loadout. Experiment with different weapons and find what suits your playstyle best. Your loadout is your toolkit, and having the right tools can make all the difference. A well-balanced loadout can make all the difference in a heated firefight. It's not just about having the most powerful weapons, but about having the right combination of gear that complements your strategy. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you play, the better you'll become at reacting quickly and making split-second decisions. Consistent practice helps you develop muscle memory and improve your overall gameplay. Additionally, watching gameplay tutorials and learning from pro gamers can provide valuable insights. These resources can teach you advanced techniques and strategies that you might not discover on your own. Communication is also key in fast-paced games, especially in team-based scenarios. Use a headset to communicate with your teammates, share information, and coordinate your actions. Don't overlook the importance of adjusting your game settings. Tweaking your sensitivity and controls to match your preferences can greatly enhance your performance. Finally, remember to take breaks and stay relaxed. Fast-paced games can be intense, and it's important to keep a clear mind and avoid burnout. Stretch, hydrate, and come back refreshed for your next session. With these tips in mind, you'll be well on your way to mastering fast-paced games and achieving those high scores. Good luck and happy gaming.
Now, let's shift gears to the world of strategy games, where brains often trump brawn. These games are a true test of intellect, patience, and foresight. Unlike action-packed shooters or fast-paced sports games, strategy games demand a different kind of skill set. These games require careful planning, resource management, and the ability to anticipate your opponent's moves. It's not just about quick reflexes, it's about making the right decisions at the right time. One crucial tip is to always be thinking a few steps ahead. Imagine you're playing a game of chess, where every move you make can set the stage for future success or failure. The same principle applies here. Don't just react to what your opponent is doing. Try to predict their next move and counter it. This proactive approach can often catch your opponent off guard and give you the upper hand. This is especially important in games like StarCraft or Civilization, where every decision can have long-term consequences. In these games, a single misstep can set you back significantly, while a well-thought-out strategy can propel you to victory. Resource management is another key aspect of strategy games. It's not just about collecting resources, it's about using them wisely. Efficient resource management can be the difference between a thriving empire and a crumbling one. Make sure you're gathering resources efficiently and spending them wisely. Prioritize what you need most and allocate your resources accordingly. This will ensure that you have the necessary tools to execute your strategy effectively. Don't waste valuable resources on unnecessary upgrades or units. It's tempting to go for the flashy upgrades, but they might not always be the best choice. Focus on what will give you the most strategic advantage, and don't underestimate the power of scouting. Information is power, and knowing what your opponent is up to can give you a significant edge. Knowing your opponent's strengths and weaknesses can give you a significant advantage. By understanding their strategy, you can tailor your own approach to exploit their weaknesses and counter their strengths. Send out scouts early on to gather information about their base, units, and strategies. The more you know about your opponent, the better prepared you'll be to face them. Remember, patience is a virtue in strategy games. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and rush into action, but taking a step back and planning your moves carefully can pay off in the long run. Don't rush into battles unprepared. Assess the situation, consider your options, and make sure you're ready before you engage. This will increase your chances of success and minimize unnecessary losses. Take your time, build up your forces, and strike when the time is right. Timing is everything in strategy games, and a well-timed attack can turn the tide in your favor. So, be patient, stay focused, and outsmart your opponents at every turn.
Next up, let's unravel the mysteries of puzzle games. These games are a fantastic way to challenge your mind and keep your brain sharp. Whether you're a seasoned puzzle solver or a newbie, there's always something new to learn and discover. These games are all about using your logic, observation skills, and sometimes a little bit of outside-the-box thinking to solve challenging puzzles. The beauty of puzzle games lies in their ability to make you think in ways you never thought possible. They push the boundaries of your cognitive abilities and force you to see things from different perspectives. One essential tip is to pay close attention to your surroundings. Every detail in the game environment can be a potential clue. The developers often hide hints in plain sight, so it's crucial to be observant and meticulous. Look for clues in the environment, objects, and even the sounds you hear. Sometimes a particular sound can indicate a hidden object or a secret passage. The ambient noise in the game can provide subtle hints that are easy to overlook if you're not paying attention. Sometimes the smallest detail can hold the key to solving a puzzle. It could be a tiny symbol on a wall, a slight change in the background music, or a seemingly insignificant item in your inventory. These small details can often be the difference between being stuck and making progress.
Another helpful strategy is to experiment and try different approaches. Don't be afraid to fail. Each failure is a learning opportunity that brings you one step closer to the solution. The trial and error method is a fundamental part of puzzle solving. Don't be afraid to think outside the box and come up with creative solutions. Sometimes, the most unconventional ideas can lead to the most effective solutions. Let your imagination run wild and explore all possibilities. Sometimes the most obvious answer is not always the right one. Puzzle games often play with your expectations and challenge your assumptions. What seems like the logical solution might be a red herring designed to throw you off track. If you're really stuck, don't hesitate to take a break or ask for help. Stepping away from the game for a while can help clear your mind and give you a fresh perspective. Sometimes, discussing the puzzle with a friend can provide new insights and ideas. Sometimes, stepping away from a puzzle for a while can give you a fresh perspective. When you return, you might see things you missed before, or think of new strategies to try. A relaxed mind is often more creative and better at problem solving. And there's no shame in consulting a walkthrough guide if you're completely lost. These guides are there to help you enjoy the game without getting frustrated. They can provide hints or solutions that can help you move forward and continue enjoying the game. Remember, the most important thing is to have fun. Puzzle games are designed to be enjoyable and rewarding. The sense of accomplishment you get from solving a challenging puzzle is one of the best feelings in gaming. Puzzle games are meant to be challenging but rewarding. The harder the puzzle, the greater the satisfaction when you finally crack it. Embrace the challenge and enjoy the journey of solving each puzzle. So take your time, use your brain, and enjoy the satisfaction of cracking those codes. Each puzzle you solve is a testament to your problem-solving skills and creativity. Keep pushing your limits and discovering new ways to think and solve problems. Happy gaming!